back to another episode. Happy Thursday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to pre-order your inner garbage, you bums. Don't ever forget to pre-order your inner garbage. Okay? Remember that. You bums. Don't you forget to pre-order your inner garbage. Where's inner right now? Where is inner right the fuck now?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Fuck out of here. It's going to be one of those guys. It's going to be one of those.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
All right, guys. So this is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy, okay? First and foremost, real quickly, it was about time, okay? We needed this guy to be made again. It's been many, many years. For those who don't know about this figure, this was one of the earliest Jack Sparrows that was made. The body is complete garbage. This was actually one of their original true type bodies that they were using at the time. As you can see, the neck is nice and tall. The outfit's great, right? The head sculpt is the best part of it. You see, you get that little bushy stick. But the figure, guys, it was about time to get redone. So it is very, very welcome. Also, obviously, a lot of you should have the Age of Ultron Thor, but it's going to be Artisan now. We got Mark 43 2.0 now. A conversation that we had already. People seem to forget when I say things. They only remember where other people say it. Hulkbuster 2.0 down the street now with the 43 announced. But we're going to get into all of that. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Remember, we're here begging as usual. We like to beg for likes. Always and forever. Okay? So, guys, let's see who's in the house with us. Don't forget to hit that like button, please. We got Michael in the house. Welcome.
Hello!
Good evening, collectors. Happy Thursday. So, think about this, guys. Their New Year's was literally 2 days ago. So, they didn't even wait a week to give us product. What did I say? Probably a week. Nope. So, they're back at work, as you can see. Also, a bunch of emails came out from Sideshow. The copper and gold Iron Man is shipping. The Savage Opress is shipping. And there was another one that was also shipping. Let me tell you guys 1 second. Batman Returns for me. Obviously, a lot of people got that already, but I just got my notification. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Welcome.
Hello!
Welcome back from the dead. Thule. It's your fault. Sardines 2.0. Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
I need that Thor. We all need that Thor. Okay? We all need that Thor. The good thing is, nothing seems to be limited except there was one, I think it was Thor actually. Thor, 3,000 pieces probably for Sideshow, 500 pieces in Hong Kong. So I guess those are probably the ones ready to ship immediately. But 3,000 for, I guess, like I said, for Sideshow. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not only Hong Kong exclusive. So no, we're going to get into it, Christian. It's 3,000. For Sideshow and 500 for Hong Kong. So don't get all excited. Jack Sparrow is up with, he is up on Sideshow for $300. That is correct. Actually, that's a great price for such a great update, which is really good. We got Ron in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome. Well, where did this come from? Don't forget to pre-order your inner, guys. Don't forget your inner, though. Don't forget inner, you bunch of losers. Oh damn! I may have another Marvel exception for that Thor. That Thor looks beautiful. Oh, You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. You're welcome. That's going to be a bloodbath. Then again, a hobby. Exactly. This hobby is dead. Okay. Don't forget to pre-order your in-art though. Ernesto, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
Welcome. We got Leo in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
There's 25 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. Remember, we're begging. Hit the like button. Somebody keep track of the likes for me, please. If you haven't yet, we got hustles in the house. Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
We got Rudy always buying in art.
Hello!
Rudy, don't forget to pre-order your in art. Rudy, your in art pre-order. Let's see. We got Luch.
Hello!
Luch. What up with our masterful posing, creating, don't start and collect this. Stop it. Zombie Jack, too bad they didn't include the throne with this guy. Rudy, just tell him what you think is coming so you could get all the credit. Just tell him, let it out, okay? Stay on target. Doomsday is going to be a wallet assassin. Hey, collectors collect, okay, Ernesto? Collectors collect. They don't find excuses about, oh, Hot Toys prices are going down. Oh, if you're in this community, you should at least be collecting because you love the characters and you love the toys, not to look for money. If you're looking to make money out of these figures, go get a job. This hobby is not to make money off of. If you get lucky that these figures end up holding some value, then great. But if you're looking for value and to make money off of figures, this is not for you. So take your bum ass somewhere else. And don't forget to pre-order your in-art. Hulk 2.0. We talked about that also. Remember, I told you guys when they teased the Hulk for the tan and brown Wolverine for Deadpool and Wolverine. I told you guys there was another one down the street. You are welcome. Guys, there's 29 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. Remember, we always beg for likes here. Let's see. We got two.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Mitchell in the house.
Hello!
Where are all these announcements coming from? They're coming from Hong Kong, my friend. Hong Kong. Hot Toys, the best company in the world. Don't forget to order your in-art. Don't forget to pre-order your in-art, though. Pre-order your in-art. Guys, hit the like button. There's 29 of you guys in here. We got Chris. Oh, hey, my friend. Welcome.
Hello!
Guys, don't forget to pre-order your in-art, please. Don't forget. Remember, we gotta pre-order your in-arts. Is Jack Sparrow coming with a throne based on the picture? It looks like, but remember what they did for the bank robber Joker. They teased this whole setup thing that we ended up figuring out that we're not getting. So as of right now, they're showing you something. It could be a tease for something in the future, or maybe some could be getting it, but I don't know. We're going to get into it in a little bit. But I saw the picture you're talking about, that throne. But only like one shot has it. So, and when they show you the entire figure, they don't show you that it's there. So again, they did it with the bank robber Joker. They teased, I forget what it was that they teased, that it looked like it was going to be part of the figure and it wasn't. So we'll see. Let's see who else is in the house. Guys, there's 31 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. We got 15 likes, 26. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 31 of you guys watching. Hit that like button. We're begging. We got Christian in the house. Welcome.
Hello!
Welcome. Hatos did the right thing today. Skipped Star Wars. Don't forget to pre-order your in-art. You bums. You bunch of losers. Stop it, Professor. You already ordered Dumbledore. Guys, see, he did the right thing. He pre-ordered his in-art. Go pre-order your in-art. You garlic knots. Bunch of losers. Let's see. Yeah, collect for fun, not investment. Again, anybody in this community looking to get money out of toys, go get a job. You bum. You loser bum. You buy these toys for passion because you like the characters, you like the toys, not to get money out of it. You want investment? There's the stock market. You want investment? There's gold. You want investment? There's silver. You want investment? There's everything else but a toy. You bum ass loser. Ultron 2.0. Possible diecast. Diecast. Remember, we got two. We got Mark 1 and we got the Ultron, the big one, the big silver one. Possible diecast now. Again, we didn't even get started yet, and I'm giving you guys everything. Night Watch, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
Welcome. Tool, your turn to USB powered. No, and diecast. Don't forget diecast. Not so much USB. Diecast. No throne. There's a note on the side. Says it's not included. So there you go. So again, they did this with the bank robber Joker. They teased something in the picture that looked like it was going to come with it, and then when they showed you what the figure was going to be, what was included in the figure, it wasn't even there. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 31 of you guys in here. Guys, I'm begging you. I found some inner POS on Toys Wonderland. I will dump. Big Dog, welcome. I'm doing. Welcome. Is that the Mark 43 2.0 2-pack with the Ultron? Yes. So it's a Mark 43 Deluxe, comes with the Ultron bot that you could take apart and break up and everything. So that's the deluxe version. Let's see. Again, we are gonna Bradley Dirty Hands Cooper.
Konnichiwa means what's up?
Isn't Ultron supposed to pop up in something soon? Yeah, but it'll be either updated for a new line or remade for Age of Ultron. Anything's possible. Stop bringing out info. This is a time to celebrate. Don't take this. Hey, I'm just following what the cool thing is, okay? What the Glazers are talking about. That's all I'm saying. Guys, pre-order your in art. I'm trying to be a Glazer too. Hey, Michael, don't put me down, okay? Ron, Ultron is supposed to be in Vision Quest. That's right. That is right. Cassandra, welcome.
Hello!
Cassandra, make sure he washes his hands before he types on the screen, please. All right, so let's get started, guys. So first and foremost, we got Chief Jack already on Sideshow, $300. Obviously no pictures yet because it's way too early, but it's going to have, it doesn't say anything about Artisan, it's just a DX, but obviously we're getting that wool, little bit of hair, just like we got for what do you call it? We got for Lady Deadpool, and we got for the other figures that came with no Artisan, but had, wool hair. So as you can see, guys, like I said, here's the figure. Here's the original figure. As you can see, this is the original. For those who just came in, let me show you guys. See, collectors collect. Collectors have grails. This is actually one of my favorite figures from the Captain Jack Sparrow lines, right from the Pirates line. This was the hardest. This was one of the last ones I got from the early lines. It was the most expensive one that was being sold. It was the hardest one to get. It was the most rare one to find. So I actually paid a little bit, like not a little bit. This was almost, at the time, I paid over $300 when I got this. Again, this was years ago because when I saw it, it was already gone. So I got it late and I overpaid for this, but I am glad I have it. As you can see, now I'm going to have the updated one with the wool, the rolling eyes, and all of the other updates. Let me put it down. So as you can see, obviously reused head sculpts of what we've gotten already. As you can see, you get the snake all around the hat. The one thing with this figure, guys, is the hat comes off as well. Let me show you guys real quick. So as you can see, this hat comes off. Really detailed too. As you can see, it's got the snake around it too. The colors are obviously slightly different. This is, as you can see, like a bluish. And as you can see now, it's a brownish. So that's why it is exciting to get the updated one now, because obviously, it's going to be more, accurate. So we'll see. Let's see who else is in here. Guys, hit the like button. There's 26 of you guys in here. Thanos was right. Welcome.
Hello!
When's the Iron Man go? Either later on tonight or tomorrow. So just stay tuned on Sideshow if that's where you order from. So as you can see, guys, like I said, all this stuff is reused. Here's the throne that we're talking about. So if it doesn't say it's included, most likely not. But does that mean it's not going to be made ever? No, it could be made with something, another figure. Rudy keeps bringing up zombie Jack Sparrow, which anything's always a possibility. So maybe they'll add it to that. But as you can see, it looks beautiful. It's already done, right? The fact that they're teasing. It says here, the throne is for display. What does it say? Oh, for display purposes only. It is not included with the product. So again, why would they tease something like this? It's not the first time. But this stuff, I believe it comes with it. So as you can see, you could take off the hat like this one. Let me put this one the right way. Here we go. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful figure. Like I said, if you don't have this figure, guys, you don't know what it's about. And the main thing about this figure is the head sculpt. The face painted with the eyes painted is what makes it different. Is what makes it pop. Is what makes it stand out than every other figure. Again, as you can see, nothing really needed for the Artisan label, but you get a little bit of wool, like very, very minimal wool here, right? We get the same sculpted braids. Guys, hit the like button. There's 33 of you guys in here. We're begging for likes tonight. Do not be a roach on the stream. Remember, guys, also, PSA, don't forget to pre-order your in art. So, as you can see, again, the detail is crazy. Now with the rolling eyes, even better as usual. Again, some people don't care for it. It's fine. You don't have to care for anything. But it is always nice to have the updates, especially when we're paying, this is going up already on Sideshow for 300 bones. As you can see, 300 doll hairs. So I'm going to keep refreshing this in case we get the other two up for pre-order. Guys, there's 36 of you guys here. Please hit that like button. We're begging for likes as usual. Also, guys, please don't forget, pre-order your in art. So again, the base looks actually really nice. Let me refresh this because it's acting up. We're getting like half of images. So again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful detail. Look at all the skulls. The base again. This should be, this is your basic base, right? There's no deluxe on this. This is just one SKU. This should be something that's like for a deluxe, but again, there's only one, so they went all out. But it's beautiful. As you can see, you got the feather stick. Look at that. Again, remember, they've made already how many Jack Sparrows, right? We got the Artisan was the latest. And then before that, we had a DX, whatever it was. So it's most likely a lot of that stuff reused. Tuesday, 300 Imperial units is not bad for Imperial units. Doesn't want barely visible band. Welcome.
Hello!
Doesn't one of the images show Thrawn? Yeah, but it's not coming with it. It says it on the image that it doesn't right here. Right here. Right here it says it doesn't come with the product. So it most likely either it's not going to be made at all, or it's not, or it's going to be included with something else. So again, look at the pictures. Not a lot of action going on. Now here we go. Now we got some movement, as you can see. Now he's doing a funny pose, holding the hat up. Again, the hat you have to display with the hat. The hat is what makes it because of that face, right? Look at that. Look how badass that looks. Very different, obviously, than every other Jack Sparrow. Every other Jack Sparrow literally is the same exact thing. Not any of them have the face painted like this. It's either the funny expression or the serious expression, and now we have a face painted. So if you're a Jack Sparrow fan, again, remember, don't forget to pre-order your inert first. Before you do anything with Hot Toys, don't forget to pre-order your inert. And then once you pre-order your inert, then you can decide. But if you like Jack Sparrow, you have to, this is a must-have. This is a must-have figure just because it's going to be one of your most different figures. Again, if you don't have the original one, if you care to buy this again, obviously I have to buy it again, even though I have the original one, because it's just such a great-looking figure. 100%. The original came with a whole necklace of, like, cut-off fingers. I don't think this one has it. They're not showing it. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Which is kind of a shame that they didn't. You see this necklace here of all fingers right here, right there. That's all fingers. So it's an entire necklace of cut off fingers. I don't know why they didn't add it to this one, which is kind of a shame, because that would have been a nice addition to the figure, right? With better paint now, better detail. Man, I would have paid deluxe for that. Yeah, exactly. That's a beautiful throne. It's a beautiful throne. That's Fruity Sparrow. All right, Brad, but your 22 Batman is what? A superstar? Get the hell out of here. The shipping day for Jack is really, really soon too. Yeah, again, this is very close to the original one, so it shouldn't be much different, you know. Original Jack has a finger necklace, the new one doesn't. Yep, exactly. So will they include Ultron Sentry with Iron Man? Yep, the deluxe version does. So again, as you can see, that base makes a big difference. You can see he looks kind of plain like this, but when you at the base, huge difference. A lot going on with that base. But again, it's going to be a great figure, great detail. And like I said, what makes this, besides the outfit, obviously, right? It's usually the same thing. The head sculpt. The head sculpt will be the game changer. As you can see, look how beautiful that looks. Look at that. What? Guys, don't forget to pre-order your inert too, please, before we get started with anything Hot Toys. Make sure you pre-order your inert. But again, beautiful head sculpt. The detail on that hat, the paint applications on it, the detail on the face. Like I said, the face is nothing new. It is exactly the same one we already got for the Artisan, but it's just repainted. Bow.
How you doing?
Wow, New Year. Exactly. I said that. Literally 2 days after, we're already getting bombarded. So it's going to be one of those years again, guys. It's going to be a 120 figures a year type of year. Okay. So as you can see, guys, it's 35 of you guys here. Please hit that like button. We got 36 here. Hit the like button, guys. We're begging for likes as usual. Don't be a roach and hit that like button. We're always begging, guys. We got to beg, please. So again, the detail on the hands as usual. Got dirty fingers this time. This must be Brad's cousin. Look at those dirty fingernails. Bradley, are you related to Jack Sparrow? Is your middle name Sparrow? Bradley Dirty Hands Cooper. So look how dirty the white shirt is. Beautiful. The skulls, beautiful. Looks like a Mortal Kombat. What do you call it? A Mortal Kombat type of base. Anthony, look at you. Anthony, any trades?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
What I want to know is if I'm getting them. Anthony, any trades? Anthony, I got an amazing brand new sealed baby group for you. Bradley, dirty fingernails, Cooper. So again, beautiful figures. You can see really, really dirty, really, really filthy, like Bradley's hands. Even the whole wrap around the waist is all dirty, weathered, nothing clean about it, which again makes it that much better. It's like a battle damage, but just dirty, like Bradley's hands. Ringo, welcome.
Hello!
Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 32 of you guys in here. Oh my god. So let's see. Oh, actually I have to do something real quickly. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Let me check something. There we go. Yeah, I had forgotten to do something. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Thor not coming with an Ultron bot dial similar to Tony's missed opportunity. Not necessarily. Shelf full of Avengers 2 with Ultron bots being ripping. I mean, if you're looking to create that whole scene, which not everybody would be, right? People in this community are looking to make money off of figures instead of buying them for the love of it and for the passion of it. They're looking to invest in toys and cry about Hot Toys losing value. So they're getting into in art like a bunch of losers. Like that's going to be the change. Yet they, again, because they don't know anything. They don't know anything about this community regarding Hot Toys, right? There was a time, and I've told you guys this story over and over, but people just tend to forget. When I say things, it's not a big deal. But when other losers say things, oh, it's Bible, it's the gospel. There was a time when you would buy a Hot Toys figure for $150. And I've told you plenty. I've made $150, $200, $300 off of figures for years. Okay? Just because your bum ass was not in this community during those great times, okay, doesn't mean that Hot Toys suddenly is the worst just because you think so. You don't know shit about shit. And the people who agree with the bullshit don't know anything either. It is very simple. So that's what happens, right? So if you're looking to get into that type of diorama, right? Type of scene of, everybody having, then what you're going to have to do is buy yourself a few of them if you could find them. Remember, the original ones came with half a pieces, right? Broken Ultron bots. So you could get yourself a few of those if that's your goal. But for each figure to come with it, is it really necessary? You know what I mean? So, again, not that you're wrong for wanting it either, right? It's not that you're wrong for wanting it, because you can want whatever you want. But remember that that's not everybody's goal. And Hot Toys knows that. That's why they don't add it to everything, because then it becomes redundant. Then it's like, oh, I don't really need this again, because not everybody's looking, to have that same mentality that you have, to have that same scene that you're thinking of creating. I just unboxed Current Super. He's pretty dope. 27 guys, hit the like button. We got 35 of you guys here, and we're always begging for likes here. Also unboxed the Transformer last time, Mirage and Primal variant with Death Mask, both incredible. I thought you said you had no money. Liar. I have yes. Now ads show up on again. I haven't touched nothing. I just go on and hit record and stream and go live. My wallet is safe. I'm waiting for Aliens, Ripley, Alien, Predator. Yeah, so you're gonna be waiting, because right now we're getting killed. No, we're getting killed. When I saw you were coming on, and I came in the collection room to unbox the new 3-0 Transformers Nemesis Event Anniversary Edition. Yeah, send me something. So again, guys, like I said, beautiful figure. Very, very glad it's not limited. Very, very glad it is not Artisan, right? We don't need to spend another $600 on an Artisan, which a lot of people, when it's available, they feel like that's the way to go, which that's how I feel. I see an Artisan, that's the way to go, right? I don't need to get the peasant version because if I could get something better, I'm going to go, again, not better, literally, not better as in the wool hair is going to make the figure walk by itself. No, that's not what I mean. Better, just more realistic looking, more real life. Like if the reason why we're buying, these Hot Toys figures is for the realism of the actors, right? And adding that real, Tibetan sheep's nutsack hair is only going to make it look that much more real. That's it. Not that it's better, function. Not that it's, better articulation because it's got the hair. Not that it's, it has nothing to do with better in that sense. It just looks that much more realistic, and that's it. Is there a reason we got 3 announcements tonight? There is absolutely no reason for anything. We are lucky we only got 3. This is Hot Toys telling you we don't need a break. We are going to take all your money all day, every day for the entire year like we do every other year. Guys, don't forget to pre-order your in art though. We got some watermelon. That was Christian. As soon as he saw that Thor, he said, oh my God. Okay, friend, I'm saying this guy. Unbelievable. Peasant version, you mean Mattel? No. The collector's edition when it's not Artisan. So, again, as you can see, the rolling eyes, which again, it's cool now with the painted eyes, Oh my God. So, again, guys, very classy as usual. Very different, right? We actually got a different look to Jack Sparrow finally. Like I said, if you have the originals, right? The original MMSs before they started just doing DXs, right? The original MMSs were very similar. Besides, like I said, this one again was like the most unique one out of all of them. Then we got the DX, the first DX, with the, I believe we had the wheel, right? The first DX with the wheel. Then we had the second DX with the shark coming out of the, the broken pirate ship. And then the Artisan was the last one. So it was necessary. It was a necessary update because obviously, who wants the same figure over and over and over? Even though it's been years apart that that we've gotten those 3 DXs, still, it was a matter of time for this one. I never expected, I can tell you that right now, I never thought that that they were making this, even though, like I said, it was the hardest figure for me to find, the most expensive one for me to find at the time. And it's not even the greatest when it comes to the body at all. Like, at all. It's just very different. David Jones gotta be coming up right for sure. Not necessarily. I mean, you would think, and everybody would hope, I would hope for a 2.0, absolutely, with the rolling eyes. Amazing. Again, why hasn't happened? If they were planning on it, they would have teased it already, at least. Again, not necessarily, but they would have gotten people hyped with, oh my God, it's coming. Again, they don't have to hype anything, right? Did they hype this? Did they tease this? No, right? So did they tease the 43? No. Did they tease Thor, Artisan? No, they don't have to tease anything. But to get people hyped, sometimes they do. So it could be possible, right? But most likely not. Where's Blade? That's where is he? I know he's not sleeping. One word that came to mind when I saw 3 announcements. Yeah, exactly. Literally. And somebody just mentioned, yep, Brad, Hot Toys coming for tax return. Absolutely. Absolutely. They know what goes on here. They know that people are going to get their tax return money and they're going to spend it on toys. Remember, guys, don't forget to pre-order your in art, though. Don't forget to pre-order your in art. But Hot Toys is the only one working right now. So it looks like you're going to have to buy figures that have no value. You're going to have to spend your money only on figures because you have passion and you love these toys and these characters, not because you're a bum ass broke bitch looking to make money off of a toy. If you're looking for investments, go into the stock market. Stop looking to make money on toys. Those days are long gone. I lived through those days. Like I've told you guys over and over and over and over.
Let me repeat for the fucking billionth time.
I made tons of money when Hot Toys was not overproducing these figures. Tons of money. Okay? 150 per figure, 200 per figure, 300 for some figures. Okay? But again, these bums were not around. None of these bums were around, so they don't know any better. They just think they know everything right now at the moment. They don't know shit about shit about shit. But the losers that go watch that bullshit from people that don't know shit, they swallow it right up because they're fucking retarded. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 37. We got 39 watching.
Wrong.
39 watching.
Wrong.
Oh my God. Fabs, you better invite me to your pizza party. Your pizza party. Stay away from me, Epstein. So again, guys, very exciting announcement. Like I said, this is only the beginning. It's only 2 days into their celebration, their New Year celebration, and they're already dropping bombs. So expect crazy stuff this year already. Like I said, just from, and we didn't get into it yet, but just from that 43, you know that the Hulkbuster 2.0 is down the street. And if the 1.0 was able to get inside the original Hulkbuster, why wouldn't the 2.0 do the same? So what does that mean? Slightly bigger cockpit for the 2.0, not necessarily a bigger figure, right? I don't think we need a bigger Hulkbuster, but the cockpit has to be slightly bigger for the updated. Again, does it need to be? Maybe the figure doesn't, they don't want it to get inside of it this time for whatever reason. So maybe not. But if that's the case, then expect a bigger cockpit for it to fit in because it's going to be a slightly bigger figure. I said base. No, it's just this community is fucking retarded. This community is retarded. Somebody comes out of left field talking shit about shit that they don't know anything about, okay? And people go, oh, yeah. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Can't wait for the new Hulkbuster. That's going to be, again, USB powered. Rolling eyes. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. Hulkbuster with rolling eyes. So, again, exciting announcement, guys. Beautiful. This thing here is a deluxe. Would have gotten people going crazy. Okay? That throne right there would have made this figure incredibly wanted even more. Like I said, if you're a fan of Jack Sparrow and you're not getting this, you're really not a fan, period. You're just not, because this is something, different from every other Jack Sparrow that we've got. Again, if you weren't around for the original ones, which is where this one came from, right? The 1.0 of this. So that's why it's a necessary figure for any fans of it. Gambit's coming. They need some. This guy, unbelievable. Of course he's coming, Ron. Mike was here when you said. Imagine. And look, and that's a great point. When Mike talks about what makes him the true veteran, what does he say? Oh, I don't pre-order anything because I know that everything's losing value and I get them for cheaper later on. That's not news. That's not news at all. It's been happening since 2020. But somebody talks about it. Oh my God, what an amazing thought. What an amazing, he's so right. Get the fuck out of here. Gambit's probably coming when Doomsday figures drop. Yep, that's what I said. But Ron says otherwise. I stand with Ron. Oh man. Fabs, the hands painted correctly. No, it's got the wraps like the original one. And as you can see, it's got something different now. It's got a different, like a hand pad now, which the other one didn't. The other one was just supposed to have like these things between the fingers. But as you can see, it's got the wraps and the pad under. So no, it's not going to be, I mean, people are going to cry about anything regardless what it is. But this is supposed to be a different look to the Captain Jack Sparrow, which is why I said, if you're a fan, this is a must for your collection. If you don't have the original one, and even if you have the original one, like I do, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be a really, really nice update. Like I said, better body, better articulation, better paint application, right? The hair, the detail, just so much better. I remember people were going nuts for a hand. People go retarded for dumb shit in this community. Okay. Gambit's probably coming when Doomsday. Oh, we saw this. Davy Jones, you think it's coming? Again, like I tell you guys about everything. Nobody expected this. Nobody ever said, "Oh, what about that?" Like nobody expects a lot of the things that Hot Toys comes out. Years ago, it was a different story, right? They weren't making much, so you could kind of gauge, all right, this is possible, and I still do to some extent. But the thing is, why haven't they yet? It's been years since the original one. Why haven't they yet? Again, doesn't mean that they never will, but why haven't they? You know, there's reasons why they don't make everything over and over or 2.0s of everything. That's a figure that they could charge $600 for and people would buy it without even thinking twice because it is such an amazing figure. The detail on that figure, even the 1.0, the detail, again, the articulation would have to be so much better, right? Because that figure doesn't do shit. The jacket, right? It's like a hard plastic jacket, so the figure barely moves. So that's the thing, right? It's got to be accurate. It's got to be, the details got to be, you know, it's got to be very, very different than what the 1.0 was. So maybe they don't want to bother with all that detail, risking, you know, things falling off, things breaking, because this is a straight sculpted, you know, jacket. A lot of it is just, you know, hard plastic stuff. So maybe that's why they haven't bothered. But does it mean they're never going to make it? Absolutely not. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 27 of you guys in here. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Mike's doing God's work, talking people out ordering an Artisan Thor. I can't, so I can get one. Oh my God. So things is a possibility. Again, anything is possible. Like I always tell you guys. Artisan Thor could do what the Ragnarok before a haircut Avengers 1-2. Yeah, we got to see. These companies probably given the green light. They can't do stuff. As soon as Nyla's dropped, immediately started seeing other Nylas. Yeah, it's got to be some type of uniformity, you know, regarding certain characters. I don't know if that always applies to Hot Toys. Remember that Hot Toys comes out with a lot of things that are called Hot Toys exclusive, meaning only Hot Toys makes them, right? And they got a lot of those. So it could be possible for some products, but I don't think everything. 29 likes, 27. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. We're begging for likes as usual. So let's get to the next one, guys. Let's go to the next one. We got the, let's go to Deluxe. Here we go. So Deluxe Mark 43. So the cool new feature, right, with the Deluxe is, again, as you can see, we're getting an updated suit, die cast as usual, right? The 1.0 was die cast already. Remember that we have now, this is going to be the third. We had the original 43, then we had a reissue 43, and now we have the 43 2.0. So this is your Deluxe item right here. As you can see, it is a tear apart, a break apart Ultron bot. So as you can see, you could have it fully formed like this, which I think is actually cool because we never had one of these. We had the Iron Legions, right? And one of them, I believe, came with a broken piece, if I'm not mistaken, a piece of these maybe, or was that from another figure? I don't remember. But as you can see, we finally get one fully formed, which we never had before. As you can see, we got the head sculpt, right? Rolling eyes head sculpt for this one. Very similar to the 42 head sculpt, as you can see. Obviously, different style hair, but pretty much the exact same thing. So I can guarantee you, this all here is the same exact thing, and they just styled the hair differently. Do you know when the Artisan Thor? No, we don't know. 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 Probably tomorrow. But remember, because it's a limited thing in Hong Kong and it's a 3,000 piece on Sideshow, it's going to be one of those things where it's not going to just happen, right? They're going to most likely either give a warning or it could be up there tomorrow, right? But it's not one of those things that they're just going to put out like they did this because of the fact that, it's a limited thing. So we got to wait to see what happens. Imagine if Hatos is Dragon Ball Super figures. You don't think they would drop Thor tomorrow, do you? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. That is damn cool. Are they gonna price this like a 2-pack if they can stick to the lane? No, it's not a 2-pack. It's gonna be your standard deluxe like the 42, right? The 42 is not priced like a 2-pack. And you're not getting a figure, right? This is not a figure, right? This is most likely a like a diorama mold, which is why you could take it apart 100%. See? So you can literally break it apart. It's probably magnetic, right? So it's probably all magnetic, and that's how you could just take it apart. They're not going to give you a full-blown figure body, you know what I mean, for you to take apart. It's not that type of thing at all. It'll never be that, or else they would have to charge you like it was 2 figures, which is not. As you can see, right, you could lay down the whole thing, or you could split the arms and split the torso and the leg and all this stuff. So again, it looks like it's a magnetic thing, or maybe some male female pulse, right? Some not neck pulse, ball and socket joints for the shoulders and the legs and the hips. But as you can see, the head sculpt exactly like the Mark 42 head sculpt, different styled hair. This is not just an accessory. This is a 2-pack. Could be die-cast Ultron. Will not be a bad idea. No, it's an accessory. It's 100% an accessory. You're never going to get a full-blown figure in a die-cast in a deluxe version. It's not a figure. That makes sense. Tony Stark portrait is very good. And yeah, it's same as the 42. So again, this is something, like I said, this is not a full figure, right? You could put it together as a figure, absolutely, but this is not. For example, a full figure would be something like I mentioned earlier, the Iron Legion. The Iron Legion would be a figure, a full body figure, right? They will never give us something like that as a deluxe accessory and charge you an extra $40, $60, whatever the deluxe price is compared to the collector's edition, right? So it's not that. Yes, it's one of the cooler accessories we've ever gotten regarding a deluxe item, because you could get a whole figure out of it, but the actual thing is not a figure. And here it is, guys, the tease of Thor. As you can see, brand new arms. Actually, I really like the original one. The arms on the original one are also seamless, which is really nice. But the cool thing, we're going to get into it, but they look a lot thinner than, maybe it's the angle, but they look a lot thinner than the original arms. Again, same head sculpt as the 42. Here's the rolling eyes. Very slight battle damaging on the face. Remember, the 42 was really beat up. Inner mechanical details with light up function. So again, nothing new here. But this is an updated figure, so they have to tell you that, this stuff is, updated. All these light up features were not on the 1.0. And here it is. So again, as you can see, this is 99.9% a pre-posed thing, right? I can guarantee you this is not articulated by any means. There is no way it is. If it is, I would be completely shocked. It ain't happening. Because again, the whole point is to give you the idea, right? To give you the the sense that it's a full figure, which as you can see it is, but it's not an articulated figure. It's not an articulated body for you to be able to get poses out of it and stuff. If you pay attention to every single image of it, and I'm going to go through the pictures again so you can see, pay attention to how it stands, right? Here, look at it here, look at it here. So it looks like the hands here are down, right? The hands here are down, and here, as you can see, slightly up. So maybe we get articulation in the wrist, which again I would be shocked about. It could be the angle, because look at this hand. This hand is exactly the same as here, right? So I don't think, but this joint here, right? It looks like it could be articulated, but again, I could guarantee you most likely it can't be. They're not going to give us this, an articulated figure for this. It ain't happening. And the way it breaks apart too, like this is not something that it's going to be moving at all, guaranteed. Features Ultron Sentry can be disassembled into various individual parts and a diorama figure base, allowing for dynamic display options. So the way this is all broken up, as you can see the hands, pay attention to the hand. This is what I mean. Pay attention to this hand here. Look at it here. So it's all the same thing. Like I said, possible wrist articulation, if that. But besides that, I don't think we're getting, because remember, you could detach the shoulders, as you can see, where the hip breaks, right? So the torso breaks. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of shots standing straight up, whatever it did. No, yeah, it's still beautiful. It's a beautiful piece to get with the figure. Save on, welcome.
Hello!
I have to figure out how to get as many Ultron Sentry as possible. It looks like hands are down. Again, it could be the images too. It could be the picture, the way that the picture looks. But I don't think it's going to be too much articulation going on. Oh, there you go. It looks like we got articulation, guys. We got articulation. So we got elbow articulation. It looks like shoulder articulation. It looks like leg articulation. Oh my God. Yep. So Hot Toys, guys, don't forget to order your inner, pre-order your inner, please. Looks like Hot Toys went all out, guys. So we do get joints. I thought it was going to be, just printed pieces with magnetic, with magnets on just to keep it together, and then we could split it apart. Nope. We got joints, guys. And I can tell you that now. Why? Because look at it posed up here. So you get a knee bend, right? You get an elbow bend, slightly elbow bend, and then you go here, and it's all straight up. So we got a very cheap, most likely a very cheap quality, Ultron Sentry, which is wow. Again, I didn't expect that. So again, how much is this going to be? Now we could ask ourselves, how much is this going to be? Because we're getting pretty much, a half a figure here, right? There's not much to it, but we're getting a figure here. Wow. It's a 2-pack. It is not a 2-pack. Oh my God, this guy. So we won't get anything new and different for a few weeks now. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. There's a 3-picture Ultron Museum pose, looks articulated. All right, take it easy, Jose. Take it easy. That does not mean it's a 2-pack. Keep it in your pants, Jose. Eric, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
No, absolutely. If somebody can find out what the 42 was, it's going to be around that. And because we're getting this whole thing, maybe slightly more, an extra $5 to $10, maybe. So it's crazy. Over 500? No, I don't think it's over 500. I don't think so. I mean, a regular die cast is 420, right? Like a repaint of a gold, or a like a gold chrome or the golden copper, right? Those are usually 420. The deluxe was about 460-ish, I want to say. I don't think it's going to be much more than that. It can't go up past 500. This is not worth an extra $150. It's just not. It's not Tupac, it's Tony Stark. Yeah, no, it's not a two-pack. That's not considered a two-pack ever. This is not a full-blown, you know what I mean? There's not a full-blown figure. Like, for example, a two-pack is Batman and Superman, right? A two-pack would be, I don't know, Groot and Rocket, right? Those are two-packs. This is not, this is a bot of Ultron. This is not, you know what I mean? I don't want the Iron Man. I just want the Ultron. I'll take the Iron Man. 405, like the band. No, it's more than that. It's more, like I said, the 42. We're not getting any Iron Man diecast for $400. So the fact that it's deluxe, it's going to be more than $400. If they can make this easily enough, why not a new diecast Ultra? Absolutely possible. Absolutely. Like I said, we are due for a Mark I diecast Ultron. We are due for the big one, right? The all silver one, Ultron Prime. We're due for that. Also diecast. We are due for a Ironmonger in diecast, right? So all these things, we are due for all of them. Especially the Ironmonger. You know what I mean? Go to the next verse. We'll explain more. If we get a Hulk 2.0, I wouldn't from the... No, again, like I said, we're getting a Hulk no matter what. Remember, he's supposed to appear in Brand New Day. Spider-Man Brand New Day. He was also teased in the Wolverine shot of the brown and tan Wolverine shots. So, you know what I mean? So it's inevitable. It's definitely going to be made. And remember that the Red Hulk was slightly smaller than the original Green Hulk, which that's the one we're going to get. We're going to get a standard huge Green Hulk, not using that Red Hulk body again. Guys, hit the like button. We got 30 of you guys watching. We got to beg for likes as usual. So Ultron Sentry can be disassembled into 15 individual parts. That is crazy. So as you can see, we attach the shoulder joints. These are the joints for the elbow right here. Then we got the knee joints, and then we got the hips. Yeah, so we're getting like I said, ball and socket joints in the hips. We're getting your ankle pegs. We're getting pivot knee joints, pivot elbow joints. And we're getting just a standard neck peg, which only allows you to do some of this and very minimal of this. But as you can see, he's got articulation. So, yeah, I didn't expect that at all. That's why I kept saying there's no way. There's probably some cheap-ass shit. And they went all out. Which is exciting. This is really nice. And, like people keep saying, if you could get a few of these, that's going to be badass. You know what I mean? I could tell you people are going to be looking for these on eBay like crazy. 31 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button. Thank you everybody for hitting the like button. See, begging does work. Begging does work. So again, this deluxe version exclusive. So this is all the deluxe is. Ultron Sentry can be disassembled into various individual parts and diorama figure base. So that's all it is, right? So you're not going to pay over $500 for something that is, you know what I mean? I expect to pay a little bit more than $460, which is usually. Did anybody find out for me? Did anybody find out what the original price for the 42 was? Anybody? Bueller? Yeah, it looks like they're not coming tonight, guys. Bueller. Captain America just released. Let's see. Captain America just released. Where? Are you talking about the stealth suit from Captain America Winter Soldier? Where? Oh, stealth suit. Yep. All right. We'll get to it in a second. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Leo. This is what I mean. Leo with the hookup. So again, the main event, this is, I feel like, what everybody's excited for. Evil Bay Scalpers on the horizon. Yeah, whoever's able to get these, forget it. They're gonna make a killing. You're gonna be paying over $200 each. They should offer a 2 or 3 pack of Sentry later on. Hot Toys doesn't really do that. If anything, they'll make an actual Sentry figure, like Thule said, die cast. As you can see, it's all made already. Or they could just give us just an actual release of it. Remember that they gave us drones for Far From Home, Spider-Man Far From Home, right? We actually got a release of the drones in 1/6 scale, so anything's possible. I would have never expected drones to be made. They made them. Imagine how I was doing build the figure model. No, I don't think so. Wish they had 2.0 Cap, the first movie last winter. No, I'm telling you that Rescue Captain America is going to be made at some point. You better believe it. Rescue Captain America is coming. The third party one they just redid, definitely going to get made at some point. They're going to make the original suit from his movie again at some point. So they're going to just redo everything with rolling eyes. Again, over the years, I'm not saying this year, over the years, we're going to get all these classics updated with rolling eyes, possible Artisan, but the rolling eyes is a must for all these older figures. Updated bodies, better suits, better materials, better articulation. So it's going to be hard to arm and build the older Sentry, but I think I'm up to it. No, it's going to be tough because let me tell you something. Not many people are going to be okay with getting rid of their Ultron Sentries. They're just not. You know what I mean? It makes number one, it makes the collection look that much better. Number two, it doesn't matter how much of a fan you are or you're not of them. They're still part of the figure. And some people don't really care for that. They'll sell them if they know they can make $200 on it, $300 on it. You better believe it. A lot of people, again, bums in this community are looking to make money off of these toys. It is what it is. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because, you're, like I said, you're not the only one with that mindset of, and not just you, Savon, somebody else before was talking about, Army building them too. So it is not an uncommon thought. Obviously, if you got the room for it, God bless you. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. These are not going to be things that you're going to be finding left and right just like that. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. We got 30 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Truly, I need to store. Fabs, get 2. Send me one. I messaged you. I said, get me one, bum. El Fieri, welcome.
Hello.
Question: is it worth an Artisan with short hair like Cap? Well, they did Iron Spider with short hair. Artisan, is it worth it? That's up to you, right? Who else was short-haired Artisan? Loki was a little long. Let me see who we got Artisan. So it's not that it's not, it's only at the end of the day, it's worth it to you, right? Is it worth it to you? Period. That's it. Is it worth it to me to spend $500 plus on a figure with short hair that's Artisan? That's up to you. Nobody can tell you, yes, you have to do it. Nobody can tell you, yo, you shouldn't do it, even though people in this community with zero knowledge of anything that tell other people, don't buy this, don't buy that. And people go, okay, well, this guy who don't know shit told me not to do it, so I didn't do it. Now I regret it. That's what happens when blind lead the blind. So, it's up to you. It'll always be up to you. It could look funky, right? But I could tell you it's only a matter of time until we get an Artisan Tony Stark. They already did, like I said, Iron Spider, Tom Holland. So It is not, even the Anakin's, right? Even though he's got, longish hair, it's not like a Scarlet Witch, right? The Jokers, Imposter Joker, Purple Coat Joker, the Bank Robber Joker that's coming, right? These are not super long hair. They're long, but they're not, but the shortest one so far that I remember off the top of my head right now is Iron Spider. And is that worth it to you? You know what I mean? Let's say you're not even a fan of the character, then it's absolutely not worth it for you, right? But if you're a Spider-Man fan and you loved Infinity War and you love that suit and you loved that figure and they only made it Artisan, what are you going to say? It's not really worth it for me, Artisan, then it's not. But if it is, guess what? You're paying $500 plus for that figure. So it comes down to whatever you want, whatever you like, and that's it, Hot Toys, the new Apple. Do I need it? Nah, I don't want it. Yes, exactly. It all comes down to you and your preferences and your likes, and that's it. Nobody can tell you what. I mean, not that nobody can. People tell you to do it. Some people in this community are retarded and they do it. But it all comes down to you and your wallet, because think about it. You're the one who's got to pay for it. You're the one who's got to stare at it 24/7. You're the one who's supposed to like it at least, right? It's going in your case. So for somebody to tell you, yeah, you got to get this, and you don't even care for it, but you got it because somebody told you, that's kind of retarded. Guys, hit the like button, please, if you haven't. We got 26 watching. Thank you, guys. Faz sent you. You sent me money? You didn't send me money. You would never send me money. It's disgusting. Disgusting. We got some Moon, right? Another one, Moon Knight. Again, he's kind of, he's not like short, but yeah, Moon Knight also, correct. That's why I know there was another one, I just couldn't remember. But Moon Knight also, right? Is that worth it to you? Do you like Moon Knight with Artisan, or do you not care at all? That's up to you. Remember, they made Mr. Knight with sculpted hair only. So, yeah, Moon Knight. I forgot about Moon Knight. Artisan makes the figures look incredibly realistic. Why, for the most part, is why we collect Hot Toys, for the realism. Artisan. Yeah, exactly. Again, if you're in this community looking for investing or looking to invest on these toys, and you need another retard to tell you that, you're retarded too. Unless you started collecting 2 months ago, you should already know that Hot Toys, I've said it plenty, that Hot Toys has been losing money since probably at least 2020, if not before. So, again, this community is retarded. John Wick, that's another one. He's got long strands of hair, but is his hair super long? Not really. So, again, do you care for that shortish hair? That's up to you. Correct. Deluxe on 415. Iron Man in Japan is 415. Oh, so there you go. So Japan. So we got to wait for Sideshow. We got to wait for Sideshow. Winter Soldier. Never mind. All right. So don't forget about this guy. So as you can see, guys, I told you, what did I tell you? The next Thor has to have the rolling eyes. %. I told you guys that most likely the next Thor figure was going to be from Doomsday. And here we are. It is not Doomsday. It is Age of Ultron. Unexpected. Another one unexpected out of left field. But like I said, rolling eyes for Thor was inevitable because every figure is getting the rolling eyes update. Again, if you're here looking for investments in Hot Toys, you're in the wrong hobby. Go to the stock market. The stock market, that's what it's for. So as you can see, we're getting a brand new effect for Mjolnir, which looks really, really nice. Look at this long ass lightning bolt look, very cool. The arms, we get the 2 looks again, right? We get the covered arms with the sleeves, and then we get the uncovered arms. I have mine right now, my Age of Ultron one, sleeveless like this. So my 2.0, this one's going to be with the sleeves on. So that's going to look super good. Also, the light up feature again for Mjolnir, which it's not new. We've gotten it before. I believe for the same figure too, for the Age of Ultron one. This is how I'm going to have mine. Classy as hell. Beautiful with the sleeves. Again, I like the arms of the original one. If you guys want to see the original one, let me know. I can pull it out. Oh, like Luch, he doesn't like pulling out. So, as you can see, beautiful, classy cape. And there's 3 looks for it I saw before, which you could do sleeveless with the sleeves and without the cape as well. Look at the arms, look badass. Again, like I said, the original arms look great. The original arms look really, really, really good. How to just showing blogger photos of Capstel's suit. Are you getting him? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't actually, you know what's funny? I don't think I pre-ordered him. And I don't think he's on pre-order, but I have to actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't think he's on pre-order. But I have to get him. I have to get him at some point. I'm pretty sure he's not on pre-order, but I know I have to get him because of that, because I didn't pre-order. I said, oh, I'll get him later. And then I was like, shoot. Let's see. Yeah, no, he's not on pre-order. He's not on pre-order, so I have to get him. I have to get him very soon. Nope, he's not on pre-order at all. So yeah, I got to order him very soon, or else I know I'm going to be asked out. It's going to be one of those figures that you know, it's going to be a problem to get. Cap is waitlist. Yeah, no, I'm not getting him from Sideshow, obviously, but I have to get him. I have to get him like very, very soon. If I forgot to pre-order him too, but I have to get. Yeah, no, like I said, I didn't forget. I purposely didn't pre-order him because it was during the time that I wasn't pre-ordering everything, and then I realized. I said, you know what? I better get him because it's going to be a problem. Again, it's a Marvel figure, but some of these figures are becoming a problem. So, you know, that's why I was like, it's not a big deal. As you can see, the arms look good. The Artisan looks really, really good. Somebody has already made this custom. So this, you know, shots like this are already like in the community, in the groups. These customizers did this like a long time ago. So really, really nice figure. This lighting effect looks really badass. Look, you can attach it to the foot. What? Look at that. Look at that. That's sick. So again, something exciting, something different, so people don't get bored of the same style effect. As you can see, another display pose of the lightning effect. Here is sleeveless with the sleeves. Look at the base. Could be magnetic, as you can see. Most likely it is, like Black Widow, because it looks like one of those bases. Rolling eyes, as you can see. Beautiful. Here is the same shot for the 43. So here's the MMS 306, the MMS 867 AE. So like I said, the arms of the original look great. As you can see, it's still a great looking figure. The body, as you can see, a bit wider, right? The suit, brighter silver on it, a little more dull silver here, brighter silver, longer outfit, thicker in the legs. So it's got to be a beefier figure. It's got to be a slightly bigger figure, because then what would be the point if we're getting the same exact bodies with just, you know, different arms? I think that would be kind of a ripoff. And remember, I told you, anytime we have rolling eyes, you have to have a slightly bigger head. Therefore, the body has to be slightly bigger as well. Guys, hit the like button. We got 31 of you guys watching. Thank you guys for being here. What are like the top 3 sites to pre-order from? I mostly do Sideshow. I always do Sideshow. If I have an emergency, I go to toysforkiddles.com. You know, so I don't pre-order from anywhere else. I don't know if anybody has other places. I know, I think Mike does like Lion Rock toys, but he doesn't pre-order anyway. He just waits until, you know, they come out or whatever. There's a few different, there's plenty of sites, but the pre-order, just Sideshow for me. It's great to give you 3 options. No, it's nice. It's really nice. Just something to think about. We'll be getting a lot more Thors. Absolutely. No, we're getting everything. Everything that was already made, we're getting it over and over again. Just updated, obviously. This guy. The head goes to major upgrade. Absolutely. It has to be. It has to be because of the rolling eyes. And the hair, as you can see, the blonde hair, how much more realistic it looks. Here it looks a little bit brownish, but here, as you can see, more blondish, which again, more accurate. Beautiful. Again, if you're looking for an investment, in toys, Hot Toys is not for you. Don't forget to pre-order your in-art. There's the stock market. If you want to invest, if you want money back out of things you buy, like stocks, go to the stock market. If you're looking to make money off of Hot Toys, this hobby is not for you. These figures have been losing money since 2020 at least. Okay? So if this is news to you, where have you been? Did you start yesterday? These toys are not to give him. Those days are long gone. I've told you guys this for years. Back years ago, 2009, 2010, 2011, I was making bank, paying $160, $170, $180 for Hot Toys. That's why I was buying 2, 3 cases of them, and I was selling them for how much? Over $200 from retail, $300 from retail. Okay? Those days are long gone. So if you're looking to invest, this is not your hobby. Stick to in-art, you cockroach. So as you can see, again, the detail on the braids, beautiful the way it lays. You actually get a beautiful scrunchie here. It looks like a little wrap, little rope. Really nice. The best Thor head sculpt so far. As you can see, look at that. Separate rolling eyes. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love the blonde. I love the blonde hair. I love the blonde hair. I want a new clip, a new Cowboy Superman play. So it's coming. Remember, we just got the armored Batman 2.0. We are 100% getting that BVS 2.0 with the rolling eyes, 100%. I think that's another figure that we haven't gotten with the rolling eyes, a Henry Cavill Superman. So that's coming. What else? So it's only a matter of time. Like I said, it's only a matter of time. So you just got to wait. You just got to wait. Just got to wait. Just got to wait. But remember, Hot Toys is not for investing. Hot Toys is for a passionate collector that loves high-end toys, who likes to buy their figures. If you don't want to spend money, if you think you're going to lose money, guess what? Do like Mike does. Wait until they're dirt cheap 3 years later and get them then. If your goal is to not lose money. But if you're pre-ordering anything, make sure that you know and are aware that you're not going to get that money back, period. Obviously, some figures you may get lucky and do so. If you're looking to invest in Hot Toys is not for investing. This is for collecting. This is for people who like these characters, who love these characters, who love toys. If you're looking for money in this hobby, you're in the wrong hobby. Go collect cars. Go collect motorcycles. Go collect gold. Go buy yourself some stock. If you're looking for investing, toys are not it. Again, you can get lucky with some. Absolutely. I forget who told me recently that they sold their in-art figures and they made a small profit. Yeah, you're making a small profit because the figures, they don't make as many as Hot Toys, period. So once they sell out, that's it. They're done. So they're not out there in the bargain bin. So it may seem and give you the illusion that in-art is the way to go because, oh, look, I can make some money on in-art. Yeah, because they're not making anywhere near. Just like when Hot Toys, years ago, when none of you bums were around, during that era, when I was making bank for these figures, double and triple and quadrupling the retail of them. Right? That's what's happening right now with Inner. And guess what? They're not even getting that much. People aren't making that much profit anyway. $40, $50, even if you're making $80, which I know you're not. But even if you're making 80, why? Oh, so Innar's holding more value? Absolutely not. They're making way less than Hot Toys. But these people are fucking retarded and they don't know anything. Give me that Hot Toy stuff. It's that's what I tell you guys. This community is so fucking retarded. This community is so fucking retarded. They don't know shit. And they listen to some retard talk, say some bullshit, and like, oh yeah, great times. They don't know shit. Fast they drop. Yeah, no, I know. They said it like 10 minutes ago. Where have you been? Fast Thursday, one Hot Toys make Batman Begins. They did already. What are you talking about? So, as you can see, the two looks, two pairs of interchangeable seamless arms. Again, this is not the first time they do this. We've gotten this plenty before with the Dark World Thors, right? We got this look and we got this look. I want to say also with the Age of Ultron as well, but I have mine, with the arms exposed. So I don't remember if it came this way, but now with this one, obviously I'm going to display it like this. So it's going to look beautiful that way. Any other time I would get two of these. I don't really need two. So specialized body features with waist articulated design. So as you can see, they're giving you a better articulated body to get poses like this, which you couldn't do before. Because remember, those bodies were way different. I want to say those bodies were hard plastic. I'm assuming this has to be some type of, more like a Spider-Man body where the torso clicks and it's ratcheted type style. So we'll see. Do you want to buy my Inner Heath Ledger super? Oh my God.
How dare you?
Oh my God.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
When are you doing another unboxing? I don't know. Oh man. Vision 2.0 and Buff Ultron, I'm calling it right now. They got their photography dude doing the iconic shot with the toys right now. Again, they're supposed to be coming out with their own series now, so why wouldn't they? They did WandaVision, right? We got Scarlet Witch, and we got the Vision regular, and we got a White Vision. The only one left now is White Vision, right? At some point, they're going to remake the regular Vision. If we're getting, remember that the first time we got the Vision was Age of Ultron, so it is possible. Why wouldn't they update it now with the rolling eyes? Absolutely possible, right? For the White Ultron, we got the two. Remember, we got the two set of eyes. So again, all these figures are at some point gonna get the rolling eyes update. It is inevitable, So we could all guess the same thing, and guess what? It's most likely gonna be right at some point. Like I've been telling you guys, forever now. F271 Chris, welcome.
Hello!
I think they'll do Age of Ultron first, since it's regarded as the worst movie to get those pre-orders. So then, no, probably, again, there's no predicting what Hot Toys does or why they do what they do, or it is what it is, right? But it's all coming. It's all coming at some point. Like I said, nobody has said about the Rescue. I've told you guys about the Rescue over a year ago. They're going to do that original suit as well with the new body, better articulation, because that suit was kind of restrictive. They're going to update that again, rolling out. So it's all coming. It's all coming. It's all coming. It's all coming. It's just when, right? It's just when. So here are the three looks, guys. So no cape with the arms, cape with the arms, and then cape with the sleeves. So custom with 3 display styles. So Mine has the cape and the arms on, so mine is gonna probably have these arms and maybe no cape. I gotta see what that looks like. If it looks funky, I'll keep the cape on. But I don't think I want two of these or two of these. Nah. And I mean, the arms are probably going to look nicer too, but it's all right. It's not a big deal. Newly developed Mjolnir with electroplated finish. So they updated Mjolnir, but this light up feature is old. It's not new. There's nothing new about it. I already have it. We already have it if we have the figure. The original figure, right? You twist it, you turn the handle, and it lights up. So that's nothing new. And I think specifically it was for the Age of Ultron one. So that's nothing new. But again, they might have updated the finish of it, which they're telling you, because the other one was plastic. The other one was straight plastic. So this one they're making it look metallic, more realistic. So then, added the same LED function to it. Again, IRS Thor will be Deadpool crying. So 4 styles of arms covered, no cape. 5 styles, 1 arm covered. All right, he's bored. Ernesto's bored, guys. So there you go, guys. Amazing, amazing artist. And remember, 500 in Hong Kong, 3,000 in on Sideshow. So do not sleep on this. Make sure that you are aware of what's coming, that it's coming. Nobody knows when it's coming at the moment. Let's see. Say nothing yet. Captain Jack Sparrow is already up for pre-order, so make sure you get him if that's what you like. If not, then it is what it is. Let's go to the release of Captain America. So remember that the tools in the community were crying about, oh, it doesn't look like him. The likeness was this. The likeness was not good. Blah, blah, blah. As you can see. And remember also, these blogger pictures have not been the greatest. I forget who I was telling recently not to go by the blogger pictures. It was in the channel, in the members channel chat, in the channel members chat. I forget what it was. They were talking about a figure, and I said, remember that these blogger pictures have been looking like shit lately for at least a year. So don't go by that. Just wait until the figure comes out. Wait till you have it so you could see. And as you can see, the likeness is way better. And again, this is not the greatest shot either, but looks way better than those prototype pictures. Obviously this doesn't really matter, but even this, right, looks way better. As you can see, that is Chris Evans 100% right there, whether you like it or not. Very classy pose. That's a beautiful pose. Again, we got the, looks like magnetic base, very minimal, very small, which again, that's nice. If the Black Widow base wasn't so big, I would have used it, but this one looks like I'm going to be using because it doesn't take up too much room, which is nice. As you can see, the articulation, right? You could actually get the arms up for a nice fighting pose. Again, you see the likeness of him there. Again, not the greatest shot, but at least you could way better than the prototype. Look at this other shot. Again, really, really badass shot here with the shield covering his head. Again, that mouth expression looks really good with the teeth. Hot Toys has been killing the teeth. I don't know if you guys have been noticing all the figures with the teeth, like Wolverine and stuff, the Terminator. Just really, really, really good with the teeth. So this one, I don't like this shot too much. This one's a badass shot right here. Look at that. Like a running shot. That's badass. That's another one too. So now we got the mouth fully grinning, which again, that one doesn't really look like Chris Evans. That's a sick shot right there. Look at that. Badass. Again, the articulation has to be top notch now for this new body. That's the whole point, right? To make them better, to make the materials, better when it comes to articulation, the movement of the actual body for the figure to be that much better than the original ones, or else what would be the point? We're not getting figures just for rolling eyes. At least I would hope not, But don't forget, guys, don't forget to pre-order your InArt. PSA. This is a badass shot right here. That looks badass. See the knee articulation, the hip articulation, the leg articulation. So very, very good shots. See, very classy shot right here. Beautiful figure. See? Chris Evans all day long. Even though the eyes, like I said, the eyes look a little cockeyed. This one specifically, right? It makes it look funky, and that's why I tell you guys a lot of the shots with the rolling eyes, they're never not never. They sometimes they can make the figure look a little bit crappy. But obviously it's not the figure's fault, it's the shot's fault. So again, I see Chris Evans here all day long. If you don't, then you don't. You know, that's why you stick to inner. You garlic knot. Make sure you have all your devices open up for Thor. Absolutely. Yeah, you got to be on top of that. Because that's one figure that's going to sell out guaranteed. 3,000, gone. Okay? I know I'm going to miss I know I'm going to miss this. Oh, man. Damn. I may miss Thor because I may be at an appointment. Well, again, if there's always, you know, there's always overseas where you could pay, you have to pay a little bit more. I don't know if as Iron Man or Thor not up for RSVP or just release seems to pull over through. Again, anything's possible. You got to be on top of it, right? They usually send you the email or the text that they're up for pre-order out of the blue. You just got to make sure that the moment you get that, boom, jump right on it. You know, that's all it is. If you're lollygagging and you get that, you know, you get that that notification and you miss out, then that's whose fault is that? They notified you. I miss you live earlier. Did you talk about the chair Captain Jack sitting in? No, it doesn't come with it. It says it on there. It says it doesn't. It's not part of the product. Why would they show it? I don't know. It's a badass throne. It would be sick if it came with it as a deluxe, but they didn't show it. And remember, they did that also, like I mentioned a few times already, with the bank robber Joker. They teased something in the prototype pictures that when they show you the entire figure and what's included in it, that piece wasn't there. So I don't know where they do that. It could be possible that it's added to a future figure, maybe, but it's not going to come with this one. Oh, wow, this cap is a masterpiece. No, it's beautiful, beautiful. You think they would do Endgame cap again? With the rolling eyes, absolutely. So remember that the last one was the Endgame version. It was a limited version. It came with the gauntlet, the destroyed gauntlet. It was a limited release. I want to say only in Hong Kong, because I don't think Sideshow got it. And they're definitely going to make it with the rolling eyes, 100%, 100%. Because remember that style, that figure, even though it was an updated suit, it was still the same type of body as the standard Captain America's from Endgame. So there was really no update besides the updated suit. Because remember, the first time that we got that suit was from the Winter Soldier. This figure, this stealth figure, the first time we got this suit was in the Winter Soldier. That was a 1.0. Then we got it again for Endgame for that limited release, but it was already updated. Why? The body from the Winter Soldier figure was old. The bodies for the Captain America, for the original Captain America, was an updated body for Endgame compared to the Winter Soldier Captain America stealth suit. So we got the updated suit because of the updated body. Now we're going to get updated suit, updated body, updated head sculpt with the rolling eyes. So 100%. Bubble gut cap. Bubble gut. Well, this bio photographer is amateur eating Cheetos on my couch. It can be Endgame BD cap. So again, it's only a matter of time until we get all of them in with the rolling eyes. It is inevitable. It is happening. See, you see Chris Evans here all day long. So the final product actually, again, and it's not even, you can't even say that it's the final product. The picture, the prototype pictures sometimes are very bad. They're very, very bad. And even the blogger pictures sometimes are even worse. But these figures in hand are great. They're great figures. They always look great. They look, like I tell you guys all the time, if you're planning on getting it, just wait till you get it in hand. You can't beat what the figure looks like in hand over a picture, over a video. It's never the same. That's why when people start bashing shit, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't even have the figure. What are you bashing? What are you talking about? How do you know what it looks like in hand? Oh, just because you saw a video or a picture, you think, oh, it's the best or the worst? That doesn't make sense. But because a lot of people in this community are just in here talking shit and bashing shit, that's why they do what they do. That's why I tell you guys, they always come out. Something is released or announced. Everybody's always, a bunch of people always talking shit. Some people like it, but they see all the negativity and then they join the bandwagon. Oh, we gotta, oh, it looks like, yeah, they got it fixed. So they see something in a post and then they go spread it into the other groups. Oh, they got to do this. Shut the fuck up. You're not going to buy it anyway. How crazy is the first Chris Evans figure that we got with rolling eyes was Johnny Storm, not Cap? That's just Walter. Well, it doesn't, because it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't have to be like, I'm going to give you an example. How is it that the first Thor figure with rolling eyes is Age of Ultron and not Love and Thunder when we got the Mighty Thor with rolling eyes, we got Gore with rolling eyes, but you're gonna tell me we didn't get the main guy with rolling eyes? How come? Why? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? So it's just Hot Toys. Hot Toys does whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want. That's why I said you can't really gauge why they do what they do. You can't make sense out of why they do what they do because you just can't, right? I would expect if, and the other one that they made was Valkyrie, which they didn't give her rolling eyes either. But my point is, how are you going to make a line out of 4 figures and give rolling eyes to only 2, but not the other 2? How does that make any sense? And one of the 2 you didn't give rolling eyes to was the main character of the movie. How does that make any sense? So now you go backwards. How many years for a figure to make that one the rolling eyes, the first rolling eyes figures for that character? That makes no sense. But that's Hot Toys for you, So make sure you pre-order your in-art, guys. So again, Chris Evans all day long. Whether you like it or not, there he is. Beautiful suit. The tailoring looks awesome. I believe the other one was kind of baggy. The pants were kind of baggy in the original one. So just a classy outfit. Classy head sculpt. I have 3 of those. So I have the one with the street outfit. I have one with the helmet with the stealth suit. And then I have one without the helmet with the stealth suit. Yeah, so I got 3 total. So this one, I'm most likely, again, going to display it with the head sculpt exposed because it's just such a classy head sculpt. Again, I'm most likely going to have to leave the head sculpt out anyway in case I need it for something, which, it is what it is, but this is the way right here. Look how classy that is. Just beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. See? Chris Evans all day long. Look at that. The base, magnetic base. Again, these are the best magnetic base we've gotten ever. Remember, Inarts were trash. Inarts magnetic bases couldn't even hold their own product. And it was so sad. And I've said this before.
Let me repeat for the fucking billionth time.
When you make a product and your own product doesn't even function well together, because that Joker wasn't standing on those bases by itself. It was diving off those bases. And it's so sad that instead of people talking about it like they should have, like they complain about Hot Toys, the king, they were looking for ways on how to modify this garbage base. They were spending even more money after already overpaying for garbage. Okay? They were looking to spend more money on garbage. God forbid Hot Toys gave them a base where the figure couldn't stand on it. It would be the biggest thing on every YouTuber's channel. Oh, is Hot Toys failing? Is Hot Toys going down? Is Hot Toys falling apart? Is Hot Toys gonna shut the fuck up? But because it's garbage in art, we got to modify it. We got to fix it. We got to make better. Bunch of losers. Bunch of bums. Also, Stealth Cat Body is going to be the same one they use with Flame On. That I don't know. Possible. I don't see why they wouldn't. I need to go our wallets. More every day, Eric. Every day more shit's coming. Derek, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
So, crazy, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. As you can see, even the shield's got some weathering in the back, which is really nice, right? They pay attention to detail all the time. You got some weathering on the front as well. Beautiful. The color's updated. It's not solid like the other one. You actually get some different grays in there, different tones of gray. And then you get the magnetic base, as you can see. Again, very, very, very small, which is nice. Like I said, I may use it if it's not too big like the Black Widow. But again, the Black Widow figure, she's a female figure. The body's a lot smaller than a male figure. So the base is going to look a lot bigger than than having a male figure on a base like that. So that's why I couldn't use it anyway. But hopefully I could use this one. But yeah, guys, gorgeous, gorgeous figure. Can't wait to, I got to order this immediately. Actually, let me see if I could get it somewhere, because I don't know if I can at the moment. Let me see. I better be able to, or else I'm in trouble, guys. Oh, I'm still available. 280 bones. Oh, I got to order that shit immediately because I'm going to be assed out. So yeah, guys, strap it on because it is going to get funky. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get funky. It's going to get hardcore. If, like I said, they only waited 2 days when it used to be like a month of no action, it's going to get ugly. Did you just stain your floor's thong? Oh, my God. This guy.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
You know what I'm going to do to you, Thule, for that? This is what's coming your way. Okay? So, guys, remember, PSA, don't forget to pre-order your in-art. So, yeah. If you're in this hobby for investing, whoever told you that lied to you. Whatever YouTuber told you that lied to you. If you think you're here collecting toys and you're going to make some type of money, again, some figures will make you some money. Spider-Man 77 right now is over $1,000. So some figures will make you money. But if you're in this hobby buying toys, thinking that you're buying toys and you're going to get your money back or make money on everything you buy, this is not for you. The stock market is for you, okay? The gold market is for you. The silver market is for you, not the Hot Toys market. And like I said earlier, even if, because people are making $40, $60, $80 maybe off of in-art figures. Oh, well, I made $80 on in-art. Yeah, asshole, because they're not making more than Hot Toys. So once they're gone, they're gone. Just like the Spider-Man. They made 600, they're gone. Guess what? If you want one, you got to pay over $1,000. So that's what's happening with Inart. Not every Inart figure, but they don't make as much as Hot Toys. So obviously they're more limited. So if something's more limited, of course, there's going to be less out there. So if you want one after they're sold out, you're going to have to pay a little bit more. But this already happened with Hot Toys years ago. So anybody talking shit about Hot Toys now, when that whole era already happening, just because it's happening with Inart right now, that they were born 2 years ago, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hot Toys went through that era already. It's not Hot Toys' fault that you weren't around back then to suddenly decide that, oh, well, we're losing money. Well, guess what? The era of making money with Hot Toys already passed. They're a massive company now. They're a bigger company than ever now, so they have to make more product now. They're a more mainstream company now. So if you're in this hobby looking to make money, you're an idiot. If you're not buying these toys because you love the characters, you love the movie, you love the toys, but you're looking for money instead, go get a job. Stop spending your money on toys instead if you're looking for some money back. But here's a slap in the face, guys. All the people talking other shit about Hot Toys, pay attention to who's talking other shit. The next time they pick up a Hot Toys figure, just remind them, hey, you hypocrite piece of shit. I thought you said that Hot Toys was this and this and this and that. Why are you wasting your money on it? You hypocrite two-faced fuck. You guys got to let them know. So they stop going around acting like they're praising some gospel to the people. Meanwhile, they're buying Hot Toys. They bought, let me tell you this. One specific person that was kicked out of here for being, again, a hypocrite piece of shit. Okay? And you guys watched it happen live. One of the main ones now, all of a sudden, pushing Inart, and he's balls deep with Inart and telling you guys that Hot Toys is this, and Inart is the greatest. Do you know what character? It's actually, let me take that back. Do you know what figure they made a custom of? They got somebody, right? They got a sculptor to make them the head sculpt, okay? To make them the head sculpt of the CEO of a certain 1/6 scale company. And I'm going to tell you which company it wasn't. It wasn't Inart.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Who out there is making customs of the CEO of Inart?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
But I can tell you, there are people making customs of the CEO of Hot Toys. I wonder why. Why is that? Somebody please tell me. If Hot Toys is such shit, why are you making customs of the CEO of a company you hate, but you haven't made a custom of Inart that is so much better than Hot Toys?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Because they're a bunch of hypocrite, two-faced pieces of shit. That's why. That's why they got kicked the fuck out of here. Ash, why'd you change your name? Were you sleeping again, bum?
Hello!
So that's what I mean. They talk all this shit, but it's all shit. They don't even believe the shit they say. Again, to go out of your way to get a custom of the CEO of a company that isn't Inart, but you're praising Inart. How?
Oh, halfway.
That doesn't even make sense. But they're all a bunch of hypocrites. So when you guys see all these people talking shit about Hot Toys, buying Hot Toys, just let them know, hey, you hypocrite piece of shit. I thought, didn't you say? So if Hot Toys is losing money, why are you buying Hot Toys? What? I don't understand. So you're telling me something, but you don't even do it. So why are you telling me? If Hot Toys is losing money, shouldn't everybody be not buying Hot Toys because it's losing money? Isn't that what you're trying to tell us? But why are you buying it then? Exactly, because you're a bunch of hypocrite pieces of shit. It is very simple. And again, I gotta tell you guys all the time, these people in this community are retarded. They swallow anything. As long as it comes from their favorite person, they'll swallow everything and they'll take it as if it was the most legendary statement in the world. They don't know shit. It is very simple. Again, making customs, spending money on customs of the CEO of any other company that is not in art, but talking shit about Hot Toys. What do you mean? So anybody who's out there who doesn't see the hypocrisy, who doesn't see the lies, who doesn't see the bullshit, you're retarded. You are retarded. Frank, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
He said hit her with the inner girl. This guy. Unreal. No respect.
The priority shipping. So the earlier
Unbelievable. They're making customers Howard to create voodoo. Thank you. Exactly. Talking shit about Hot Toys, yet they're spending their money out of pocket to make customs of Howard, but they're talking shit about Hot Toys. How does that make any sense? Hypocrisy. They're a bunch of losers. They don't know what they're talking about. They want to come off like they're telling you guys something that is so amazing. They're a bunch of bums. I was being cool, Ash Fool, on another stream, and I liked it. Oh, I was being cold. Were you the one who that got a custom? No, I wish I could get a custom, because again, I love Hot Toys. Hot Toys is the best company in the 1/6 game, period. That's why if you look at anybody's collection, it ain't made up of in art. I can tell you that. So that's my thing, right? So I would love a custom of Howard would fit perfectly in my collection. Hold on, Ernesto's blowing up my phone. I think he's sending me some money. Hold on. No, he's not sending me money. He never sends me money. No. He doesn't send me money ever, Ernesto. He complains about how much money he doesn't have, but he sends it to William. So fat people say Hot Toys dead as they do. Thank you, Bradley. Thank you, Bradley Filthy Hands Cooper. See what I mean? The hypocrisy is in your face. But the retarded company, the retarded community, they don't see it because they're retarded. They have brain damage. They don't even see it. It's right in their face, blatant in their face. They don't see it. And then, oh, guys, did you hear? Did you hear? Hot Toys is dead. Hot Toys is, guys, the new Hot Toys that just came out. Look at this. Oh, God, that figure looks amazing. That figure looks amazing. But 2 seconds ago, Hot Toys was dying. They're retarded. This community is retarded. I will never understand it. Again, that's why I kick them out of here. Don't come in here with your bullshit because you're retarded. Talking shit about the best company, but you're buying the CEO. You're getting a custom made of the CEO of the company that you hate while you promote the other garbage. Make it make sense. That's hypocrisy 101 right there. If you love InArt so much, go make a custom of InArt's CEO. Oh, but that's right. Nobody knows who the fuck he is. Nobody cares about him. But people know Howard. Movie stars know Howard. Movie stars don't know the CEO of InArt. So, only the retards fall for the hypocrisy. So, like I said, next time you see these bums opening up a new Hot Toys figure, just tell them, be like, I thought you said what happened? Are you looking? What happened? They're not losing money today? It's a joke. They're all a joke. They are all a joke. To think John Connor just needed a wind machine to take out the Terminator. What? Cap, Iron Man, and Thor. And Captain America. Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and Jack Sparrow. No, it is just an honor picture of Cap. Yeah, I know. I thought you were sending me money. What was I thinking? Fast, you need a margarita with a bunch of taquing. Taquing. Oh, man. So, again, guys, like I tell you guys all the time, don't fall for the bullshit. Stop listening to these bums. They don't know shit, okay? They started collecting fucking 3 years ago. Now they talk like they know anything. They don't know shit, okay? They don't know shit about shit about shit, okay? They wish they knew. That's so they try. And then anybody who believes that bullshit from somebody who doesn't know shit is another asshole. Because you clearly blind leading the blind, and the blind love it. It is pathetic. Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic. So, guys, we got 3 minutes until we hit the 2-hour mark. So I'll stay for another 3 minutes because it usually never fails. I get off, and then Hot Toys decides to bombard us with more releases and or announcements. Let me just make sure. Guys, don't forget to pre-order your InArt, please. PSA, don't forget to pre-order your InArt. You know, we gotta make sure we collect the best. So again, guys, for those who weren't here for that, this beauty is getting a makeover with the rolling eyes. We're missing the finger necklace, which is kind of a shame. But we got the feather pole, feather stick. The hat comes off like the other one, as you can see. So it is a great, great, great figure, guys. Great, great figure. I love this. Like I said, this was my hardest figure to find. This was my most difficult figure to get. This was my my most expensive figure out of the original line, because I don't know why. I don't know if it was because they didn't make as many. I don't know if it's because they it was a different type, I don't know what it was about it that, it was over. Like I said, I paid over $300, and this was years ago. This was over 10 years ago when I bought this, at least 10 years ago, probably 12, maybe even longer than 12, to be honest. But yeah, it took a while. It took a while for me to get that figure. Like I said, very expensive for what it is. You can tell it's one of the old school true type bodies, just because of the neck connector. You could see, you know what I mean, that it's those specifically the old school type of neck. Let me see if I have one here to show you guys real quick. I should have one. Yeah, it's this type of connector. So you see that Adam's apple look thing here. So that's what this Jack Sparrow is. This neck connector on the Hot Toys head sculpt on a true type body. And I was like, what? So crazy, guys. Crazy. Also, like I said, for the second time, anybody looking for a brand new Battling Deadpool head and neck rolling eyes, brand new. This is my second set. It comes with the eye rolling tool, brand new. Remember, if you're interested, message me. I'll trade you for a die cast. Something Thule would say. Oh my God. All right, guys. So we did it. We're 2 hours in. So what's today? Today's Thursday. Well, Friday already. So I don't know if I'll be on Saturday. We'll see. Again, I'll let you guys know last minute if I decide to come on. If not, then I'll see you guys next week. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, pre-order your inert. I'll see you in the next one.